Hello, 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 ladies. It's that time for us to spend some time together. I'm going to go ahead and pull this up on my laptop on Facebook as well so that I can see your comments. I'm still figuring out all the technology things. I think we all are, even still. Look, one of the things that I really want to do is start hosting Zoom sessions with us. And at some point in time, of course, we will go live in the group with a Zoom session. So I want you to reach out to me if you are willing to come on or join me on Zoom so that we can have some of these discussions live, but actually still in the group. So I want you to let me know if that is something that you are open to doing. So give me a thumbs up in the comments if you are. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Linda. How are you? I so miss everyone. Good to see you. Thank you for connecting this afternoon. And thank you for saying hello. You know, sometimes we can't see who's saying what or who's with you. So I've now logged on to my computer so that I can see, and here we are now. I'd like to sort of do most of my video recordings or lives on the phone. The camera seems to be much better. But I have gotten a new computer now, and I haven't quite tested out the camera with that. So don't worry, that's coming as well. But it's so good that you're with me or with us, Linda. But look, so the goal is to eventually go live through Zoom, where you will actually be able to join me on these lives in a Zoom conversation. That's the goal. I'm excited about our share today. I remember last year, some of you know that I was taking care of my grandmother, and I didn't have as much of an opportunity to go live in the group. And I remember Dr. Amy, who's in this group, she reached out to me and she says, Rita, where are you? You know, why haven't you been doing your lives in the group? When are you going to come back? And I was like, Amy, I just don't have the capacity right now, but I will be back. And Linda, yeah, I need to connect with you about June 1st. I'm going to mention that at the end of this broadcast, but it's something we have a lot. We're still hosting, Wine, Women, and Wealth, and we're hosting them virtually. And that is an event that you specifically based on your business, that you want to participate in. So just make sure you follow up. Well, I'll follow up with you, I should say, about that, and make sure you get registered for that. So hello to everyone who is joining us this afternoon. I hope you have a cup of tea. Oh, let me share. I don't think I've shared this particular tea with you before. It's a Trader Joe's brand. It's organic ginger, turmeric, and herbal tea. And it's nice. My daughter had introduced it to me about a year or so ago. And I recently reintroduced it to my husband. And now he was in love with the lavender tea, but now he's all about the ginger turmeric tea. So, and it's so cute because he now drinks a cup of tea with me in the evening. But at any rate, that's the tea that I wanted to highlight today. So check it out at Trader Joe's. But at any rate, today I'm going to be sharing with you from our wonderful book, Wine, Woman, and Wealth. Of course, you know, it is published by Denise Arand, one of my business partners, and it's a compilation of stories that are written about women inspirational stories of women who got their financial act together, and how all of us can do the same thing. So I absolutely love sharing these stories with you. Again, it's just an honor to come alongside you in this capacity. It truly is. And when I don't have the opportunity to connect with you in the group, I love it when I receive the phone calls. Hi, Sarah, welcome. I love it when I receive the DMs or the phone calls from you individually with questions. So don't stop doing that. And again, ladies, if there are women who you feel that would benefit from joining us in this group, invite them to join us. But at any rate, the story today is written by Daily Crumb. She is also one of my business partners with Five Rings Financial. And the title of her particular story is Brooke, Health, Wealth, and Wellness. And I just love these stories because they're true stories that are written by women who have, you know, openly and willingly shared their introduction, if you will, to their whole financial journey or whatever the case may be, or somewhere along the way, stories about what has happened to them as it relates to them seeking their financial legacies as well. So I'll start with a story. I hope you have a cup of tea or whatever your preference or preferred drink is. And for those who join us, please say hello. For those who catch this on the replay, say hello. Any comments about the stories, let me know, or note them in the comments, or any questions about anything that you see here in the group. Just reach out to me or post a comment and let me know, and we'll get the questions answered. Because us asking questions just help ourselves as well as one another. At any rate, here we go. I met Brooke at a women's meetup event that I was hosting in a local bookstore. I was instantly charmed by her. She had an air and an energy about her that drew me in. I knew the moment I met her that I wanted her as a friend, and we decided to connect over a glass of wine, of course, to get to know each other. When we met, Brooke shared with me that she was a recruiter for a national recruiting firm that had just started a health and wellness network marketing business also. She called it her side hustle, but it was truly her passion, and she eventually wanted to leave the corporate world. We all can relate to side hustles, right, ladies? And if you can, give me a thumbs up in the comments. There's nothing wrong with a side hustle. A side hustle is a good thing. And in many cases, some side hustles become the thing, right, that carry us through. I could see she was totally enthusiastic about the company she was working with, and she wholeheartedly believed in the products and programs that were available to offer. She was excited but a little hesitant about becoming a business owner for the first time, and many of us can relate to that. She was so brand new that she wasn't sure what to do or how to do it. She wasn't sure how she would meet her potential clients. When I explained that Wine, Women, and Wealth not only teaches women about money matters, but also includes a networking component. And that's the key right there, Linda, as well as you, Sarah, that you will find helpful when attending Wine, Women, and Wealth. One of the key components, the networking. The networking component where she could meet other like-minded women. Her eyes lit up. I told her I hosted one every month at a venue not far from where we are meeting. In fact, we were hosting Wine, Women, and Wealth here in Richmond every month, until, of course, COVID-19 happened, if you will. So now we're hosting them virtually all around the United States. But there's one in particular that's going to be hosted June 1st that I'll put the link in the comments for you to register for. And eventually we're going to be hosting Wine, Woman, and Wealth virtually here in the group. And then, of course, I'm going to get back to hosting them live as soon as we can. A few weeks after we met, Brooke attended her first Wine, Women, and Wealth event. I was so excited to see her again. She had come to market her new business, but what happened for her when she attended was much more than that. Brooke's story. Written a year after her first event, I was very new to networking when I found Wine, Woman, and Wealth. I was trying to learn how to be a network marketer and trying to find other female business owners who were also trying to own their lives. That's right, own our lives, ladies. Grow businesses and find balance in doing so. At the first meeting I went to, I felt like I had found a safe place to grow, laugh, love, and learn. That's exactly what it feels like when you attend a Wine, Women, and Wealth session. The energy is unbelievable. The connections I've made have become lifelong friendships. I've learned to grow as a person and ask for help with challenges. I found a place to ask for resources, have been inspired to open new lines of communication with my spouse, and open my mind to ideas and strategies about money. I hadn't realized I was so closed off about money. And, you've heard me say this from time to time for those of you who've been in this group for a little bit. I just don't understand why people just shy away from talking about all things money. It's like a taboo subject. It's so private. And the way I see it is God knows everything. So if you have been through life as it relates to your finances or your personal finances, you might as well share it and help somebody, right? And again, the other thing that I love so much about this work that I do is because as I continue to learn how people can actually position themselves to enhance their financial legacy, or how I can, we can come alongside individuals and support them with minimizing financial distress if they, incur a health incident, we need to share. That's how we grow. That's how we learn. Do you agree with that? I hadn't realized I was so closed off about money. My relationships have become stronger. My financial picture has more promise. And overall, I am happier. I am thankful for this group and look forward to it every month. While Brooke came with the expectation of networking for her business, she became more excited when she learned about the financial empowerment, that's a key word, and, and education we provide. She especially saw the importance and need of living benefits, a tool that provides funds to help pay for medical bills, the house payment, the car payment, and even food on the table should one become sick with a terminal, critical, or chronic illness. Brooke loved the idea of protecting her family and assets with living benefits. Did I mention that Brooke was a primary breadwinner of her household? Okay, so there's another topic. Many women throughout the years have been primary breadwinners. And for some families, the relationships are healthy enough that they're able to manage through that just fine. And for other families, it becomes a contentious situation. So here's the thing. From my perspective, I should say, in my household, our money is our money. You earn it, I earn it, whoever earns it, it's ours, And of course, I know a lot of that is dependent upon how secure people are within themselves individually, as well as how strong the relationships are. And there's nothing wrong with, you having your own independent accounts, but it's not such that something is hidden. It's just to have that opportunity of, how do I say, just freedom in general. Everyone should have it. But in terms of, who's the main breadwinner, particularly if it's the female, that should not be an issue. It should not. So I'll start where I left off. Did I mention that Brooke was a primary breadwinner in her household? That being said, without her income and that of her husband, her family would be in deep trouble. She was hungry for information to make her financial household stronger. Although it wasn't always easy between her corporate job, her wellness business, and her family, Brooke found the time to attend some of our other educational classes and learn how to protect the money she had already saved, along with saving even more money each month. She joined us at Wine, Women, and Wealth every month and attended Money 101 a couple of times as well. After doing her due diligence and getting comfortable with these new concepts, Brooke put all of the pieces in place to provide living benefits for her husband and herself. Because her husband's career required him to travel constantly, this brought her great peace of mind. She knew her family would not be financially damaged if she got sick or worse, because she had protected her own income with that living benefits policy. So let's fast forward to the future. About a year after her first Wine, Woman, and Wealth, with the relationships she developed at the events that she attended, Brooke was able to come to the realization that she still had to keep her day job and look at her network marketing business as more of a passion project. I'm not sure how I feel about that, because I think that it's important for us to sorry about that. I think it's important for us to not consider one of our streams of income as just a hobby. I think that is very important for us to continue to take every single thing that we do, anything that I spend my time on, it has to have meaning. It has to align with who I am as an individual and what my life's goals are, and what, as many say, what my why is, what my purpose is, what my vision is that God has given. At any rate, it's fun seeing her team up with other wellness people in our Wine, Women, and Wealth community. I've seen her confidence grow so much, and as she became smarter about networking and making deeper connections. She so enjoys the topics we cover at our events that she began reading more books on those concepts. Best of all, she was finally able to take control and stand in her own power about finances. And that's incredible. And that's Oh my God, that's key. Stand in her own power as it related to her personal finances. And Brooke was able to garner that from connecting with like-minded women in an environment that was teaching precepts and principles as to how to own our money, how to step into our own power, how to ultimately define our financial legacy. And it's powerful, and it's happening all around the United States. But don't get me on my soapbox about Wine, Woman, and Wealth or Money 101. Just follow along in the group in terms of when the invitations come and show up. So this is Daily Crumb, who wrote the story, this particular story that's entered in the book. As a hostess of Wine, Woman, and Wealth, I love having the opportunity to meet new and amazing women each month. I never know who is going to walk through the door and share her amazing story with us. I enjoy educating people about how money works, but my true passion is helping women feel empowered when it comes to money decisions. Yep. Wine, Woman, and Wealth is a safe, warm environment for women to come into and ask scary questions without feeling judged or belittled. Wine, Woman, and Wealth is our space, ladies. It's our space. And the same thing as it relates to Money Matters and Tea. I call it Money Matters and Tea because I love tea, and it's all about money matters. My intention for this group is for it to be a safe space for us to learn how to master all things as it relates to money. It's a place to learn something new, as well as a place to just get out and be in the company of girlfriends. It's a place for all women to come and just be, to show up as their authentic selves. Every month, my life is changed by great women like Brooke, who not only became my client, she also became one of my best friends. So here's a little bit about Daily. Daily has a unique perspective of being the daughter of the co-founder of Five Rings Financial. So you might expect that she has always worked in the family business and always had love for numbers and money. Not so. It wasn't until 2014, after some life-changing challenges, she took a hard look at the business she'd been around all her life and decided to become an agent. As she helped clients learn about money, she began feeling comfortable and empowered when it came to her own skills and education. Daily feels passionate about educating all Americans on how money works and empowering people to believe in themselves while helping them make sound financial choices. That's what it's all about. In fact, she's so passionate that she rose to the rank of executive vice president within 17 months of beginning her Five Rings financial career. Daily lives in northern Colorado with her husband and is a mother of two handsome boys. Her vision and purpose in this life is to heal financial strife and empower others so that they will live as our most abundant and financially worthy selves. I love that. And I love Daily. And you would too had you met her, or once, or perhaps someday you will. At any rate, ladies, that is our story for this afternoon. I appreciate you joining in live, and I appreciate each of you who will watch this on the replay. But know that I'm here for you. If there are any questions that you have as it relates to financial matters, reach out to me. If there are any questions you have, or if you have an insurance policy that you'd like me to take a look at on your behalf, reach out to me and I'll be more than happy to do that. I love you. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you have any thoughts or comments, place them in the comments. In terms of Wine, Women, and Wealth that is referenced here, our next one that will be hosted virtually is June 1st. And I'll place that link in the comments so that you can go ahead and register for that. I know that Linda has come live, but Linda, you may not have been aware that we're actually hosting them virtually right now. So at any rate, blessings on your day, Sarah. Blessings on your day, Linda. And hello to everyone else and thank you who watches this on the replay. And I will see you ladies next time here in the group. Have a good day.